Welcome to Cuttlebrook Koi Farm. In this episode, you'll get an insight into visiting the farm on one of our famous open days. You'll also get a chance to see how the show are developing from our last two films. Not only that, you'll get to see some of the building work we've been up to over winter. Hang around until the end of the video and you'll get an update on the VIP pond too. So sit back, grab yourself a cup of tea, other warm beverages are available. And enjoy the ride. This is Cuttlebrook Koi Farm, undoubtedly the best koi farm in the UK, and today you're joining us on one of our famous open days. Let's head over and take a look around. First up, we have our outdoor vans. These are fish that have come on sale for the first time, and customers here today will get the first pick. Not only a chance to get the first pick, these koi are also on special offer today. Now we're heading into our sales barn, and first up we have our larger koi. Each koi in this area is individually listed on our website. Often customers will come to the farm to see a specific fish they've seen online. Others will simply turn up and see what fish catches their eye. I see you're a bit torn between a few fish.
Yes. Yeah.
So which ones are you torn between?
The Becco and the Shiro.
Okay. Yeah. So I think this is a good moment for you, the viewers at home, to help these guys pick which fish they should have. They're torn between the Becco or the Shiro Zuri. Let us know in the comments which fish they should have picked, and hopefully you're not going to watch back this thinking I've picked the wrong fish. As the day went on, the customers just kept on coming.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? We're aiming for 5.
5, okay, good number.
I'm taking that one.
Pick your favourite between the two kahakus is probably the one.
Well, I think I like...
Of which kahaku do you think they should have picked? Should they have picked this one? Or should they have picked that one? Hopefully they won't watch this video and look back and regret by picking the wrong fish.
Yeah, unless we buy them both. Yeah?
Or you buy them both, job done then, you can't look back and regret. Next, we're going to head into our small koi area, but I warn you, it's going to get busy. Customers get the chance to hand select through thousands of koi on one of our open days. You need to grab yourself a net, a bowl, and then start fishing. This is a truly unique experience, not something you can do on this scale anywhere else in the country. There are tons of amazing little fish in here. Just check out these guys. You can hand select through fish as small as 2 inches, all the way up to 8 inches. Customers will spend many hours hunting for that special koi. And as you can see by the number of customers here today, these are very popular events, with people travelling all across the country. As you may have already spotted, we have a lot of people helping us out on busy days like today. Our team is made up of a mix of both full-time staff, part-time staff, and our wonderful volunteers. We wouldn't be able to put on such amazing events like this without everyone's help, so a huge thank you to everyone for all your hard work. If you want to come to one of our open days, then in just a couple of months' time we'll have another. We have 3 a year, one in April, one in August and one in November, so it's not long to wait. However, if you can't wait that long, you can come down on any Friday and any Saturday by appointment, which can be booked on our website or over the phone. Now that this busy day is over, it's time for us to move on to the next segment of this video. We've now got to the point in this film a lot of you have been waiting for, an update on our Showa Fry. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, can you hit the like button and please drop us a comment, because it helps massively for the growth of this video. The comment could be anything, telling us you like the videos, you want to see more videos, or just telling me I'm an idiot. Either way, that really helps us out and will really help this video and this channel grow, so thank you. If you haven't seen the last 2 videos in this series, it follows on from a spawning we did on the farm last summer. Back in July, we spawned a very special pairing of Showa. These highly prized parent koi were selected to be bred together due to the quality of colour, pattern and body shape. After a long, stressful, sleepless night, we had success. Eggs and milk from these beautiful koi had been mixed together, and we then proceeded to watch life develop right in front of our own eyes. Just a few days later, and the koi were selected through for colour and stocked out into one of our mud ponds for the summer. Whilst in the mud ponds, these tiny koi were feasting on a whole host of natural food, such as rotifers and daphnia. By the end of the summer, the koi had gone through 2 selection processes, at which stage we had narrowed them down from 22,000 to just 420, a keep rate of just 1.9%. That was a very quick rundown, but if you want to watch those films in full, I'll leave a link down in the description. Now that you're all back up to speed, let's continue this fascinating journey, with the baby Showa now in our Tosai house. This heated, insulated building was first built back in 2006. It's used to raise the koi that Mark thinks are the best through their first winter. Just like these guys. This building is heated to a tropical 23 degrees. We combine heat with good water quality, a high quality food, and they'll grow at a rapid rate. And that's where we are now, with these Showa having been in here for nearly 3 months. This building comprises of 6 10,000 litre fiberglass tanks, filtered by our own custom design filtration, based on the Evolution Aqua Nexus filter. It's now time for their next selection process. These fish are just under 6 months old, but already it's time for their 4th selection. Now that the koi are all together, Mark can assess each fish individually. Let's see what the man himself thinks to how the Showa have developed.
I'm really pleased with them. I can glimpse into the future. I can see where the pattern is. I can see where the pattern is coming through. So it's important at this stage to look at the positioning of the pattern as well as the quality. As they get older, as they develop next year, when they're 2 years old, 3 years old, that red colour is going to become deeper and deeper as the skin becomes thicker. We have seen where the red pattern can look weak at one point, and then 6 months later, in different environmental conditions, it can change and come back up good. At the moment, I can only keep what I can see as good, so that's what we're keeping. The black pattern does change a lot, and that is quite often temperature related. The warmer the water, the black goes down, the colder the water, the black comes up. Ideally also with Showa, we'd like black at the base of the fins, but also you can get a full black fin at this stage. You cannot really tell too much about the body shape, predicting the future when a fish is going to grow massive or not at this age. Next September, I'll be able to see really the full potential of the future growth rate on the fish, the future body shape of the fish. It's not as easy as it looks. Not every fish is going to be a grand champion. You might find one at this size. Next selection, it could all go south. There will be some in here which will go the other way and change for the better. So that's koi farming.
It's now time for us to find those 3 special Showa from the last episode, and here they are. Straight away, you can see a considerable growth difference between the 3 koi. They came out the mud ponds at around 4 inches, but it looks like fish number 3 is still the same size. Fish number 1, on the other hand, has done some fantastic growing and is well over 6 inches. The development of the black pigment, known as sumi, is very good across all 3 koi. Impressive considering the warm temperature they're currently at. The development of the red pattern, known as beni, is very different across all 3 koi. The red on fish number 2 is now the weakest of the 3 at this stage, but as Mark has already mentioned, not necessarily a case to write it off just yet. It'll be interesting to see how this looks in the next round of selection. As for fish number 3, this koi may not have grown much, but the red pattern is now the strongest at this stage. Interestingly, this is often the case, and fish that grow the slowest often have the best red. Now that the selection process is over, The fish which Mark has decided are good enough to grow on are released back into the tank. It's now time for us to do some time travelling. Let's skip forward another 3 months for another round of selection. Right, here we are, now in March.
Whoa. I think we're meant to be in April.
Oh, shit. My bad, let's try that again. Right, we're now in April. Definitely April. And the fish have been through another round of selection. Over the past 3 months, the Showa have done some serious growing. Not only that, they're now in a different building on the farm, the Nisai House. The Nisai House is the next step for a few very special fish that make it through to the next round of selection. These tanks are larger than the Tosai House, nearly double the size, just shy of 20,000 litres each. They've grown considerably over the last few months, with the biggest fish in this building now over 40 centimetres. It's now time for us to find those 3 special Showa again, and here they are. What a difference a few months make. Now that you've had a chance to look at them again, do you still agree with your choice from before? The favourite seemed to be fish number 2, but due to the change in red pattern, fish number 3 is now swaying my decision. Drop us a comment and let us know which one you think will turn out best in the long run. There are several Showa which didn't catch your eye before, but are now clear standout favourites in the tank. This really shows how much a koi can change. We're now moving the koi that weren't grown to be selected on out into our sales area. These koi will now be photographed and uploaded to our website, ready for sale. Whilst we're on the subject of sales, it's time to give you an update on the redevelopment of our sales area. We've removed and added a number of new tanks, so to tell you this story, we need to venture back to earlier this year. Here we are, back in January again, and the guys on the farm have been hard at work over the past few months. Back in 2001, Mark built the first sales area on the farm in the form of a polytunnel. This served the farm well for many years, but in 2022, the decision was made to rip down the old polytunnel and replace it with a large steel frame building. Over the course of the next few years, each winter will demolish an area of existing tanks and replace them with new, larger, better tanks. We're replacing a number of small ponds with one large 20,000 litre pond, along with 5 other 12,000 litre ponds. This might sound like a lot, but this is only just the start. There'll be nearly 150,000 litres of water in this sales area alone once everything is complete. And what you can see here is the first step in replacing some of the old tanks. Koi sales tend to slow down with the weather at the end of the summer, but for Mark, Lewis and Neil, there has been no rest for them this year. It's been a long summer of breeding and sales, straight into construction. Full credit where it's due, the guys have been working flat out this year. I plan to tell them in this part of the film how much of a good job they've been doing, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Mark? Lewis? Neil? Oh well, they must be working hard somewhere. Fast forward a couple of months and we're now back where we started in April, and the first stage is now complete. The new sales area is really starting to take shape and look amazing. Full credit to Mark, Lewis and Neil. The new window tank is a great statement feature for the farm, showcasing some of the best koi we currently have for sale. There are some particularly nice koi in this tank that are all available for sale on our website. The window helps show them off from a different dimension, and as we can... Oh, for God's sake. Lewis! I think it's time for people who've got this far in the video to get a bit of a special treat. Seeing as it hasn't been featured in our last 2 videos, let's take a look at the VIP pond. The koi in this tank range from 2 to 4 years old, with some of the larger residents just shy of 1 metre in length. All the koi in this tank were bred here on the farm, and this is where only a handful of special fish make the grade each year. Last year, that number was just 70 koi. 70 koi out of 750,000 koi that we bred that year, which means only 0.0093% made the grade. After what has been a time-travelling whirlwind of a video, we have now sadly reached the end. If you enjoyed this video, please can you give it a like and drop us a comment, because it helps hugely in the growth of this video. We'll be back again soon with another instalment about the farm in the summer. If you want to follow this journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the farm soon.